Welcome to a very special edition of 5 Orange Vibes, where we'll bring you exclusive updates from UNFPA Executive Director Dr. Natalia Kanem and Vice President of Costa Rica, Her Excellency Epsy Campbell Barr's return mission to Ghana to advance equity for people of African descent. Now, to the headlines. The UNFPA Executive Director champions the agenda for promoting rights of people of African descent. UNFPA Executive Director pays a courtesy call on the Vice President of Ghana and the United Nations country team. A delegation from the African Diaspora pays homage to victims of slavery. UNFPA Executive Director and the Vice President of Costa Rica affirmed citizens of Akwemuman. And the High-Level Diaspora Forum hosted in Accra. Now to our stories. The UN Under-Secretary General and Executive Director of the United Nations Population Fund, Dr. Natalia Kanem, and the Vice President of Costa Rica, Her Excellency Epsy Campbell Barr, together with a delegation from the diaspora, arrived in Ghana to participate in the commemoration of this year's return mission. On her arrival, the ED stated that the initiative by the United Nations was to advance the rights of people of African descent by promoting recognition, justice, and development. Dr. Natalia Kanem met with the various heads of United Nations agencies in Ghana to express UNFPA's support and also listen to the remarkable programs between UNFPA and sister UN agencies. The UNFPA Executive Director and the Vice President of Costa Rica also paid a courtesy call on the Vice President of Ghana at the Jubilee House in Accra. The meeting was to strengthen the diplomatic ties between Ghana and Costa Rica and the United Nations Sexual and Reproductive Health Agency. The UN Under-Secretary General Dr. Natalia Kanem visited the Asin Manso slave market and riverside together with Her Excellency Epsy Campbell Barr. The slave market was one of the largest markets of selling people into slavery during the transatlantic slave trade. The delegation took the symbolic first bath of return, which symbolizes the cleansing, forgiveness, and connection of the spirits of African ancestors who lost their lives during the slave trade. Dr. Kanem and Her Excellency Campbell laid a wreath at the ancestral graveyard of the 3 returned remains of the diasporans at the site. The United Nations Population Fund and the Vice President of Costa Rica paid a historic visit to Akwemuhene Odiniho Kwafo Akoto III, the king of Akwemuman. A grand durbar was held at the Royal Palace at Akwemufie in the eastern region in honor of the 2 dignitaries and to mark their triumphant return to their motherland, the origin of African ancestors. Akwemufie glowed in rich culture and tradition as both Dr. Natalia Kanem and Her Excellency Epsy Barr were given a hero's welcome in their traditional outfits. The 2 dignitaries were affirmed full citizens of the Akwemu state, and to signify their full acceptance as citizens, Odiniho Akoto conferred on Dr. Kanem and Her Excellency Barr traditional names which were affirmed at the durbar. Dr. Kanem was renamed Obatampa Ocheribia, which means bearer of the sacred pot. Her Excellency Barr, on the other hand, will henceforth be recognized as Nana Hema Yabuama Afrakuma, daughter of the guiding beacon in the Akwemu state. Finally, UNFPA Ghana hosted a high-level diaspora forum to promote the rights of people of African descent. The forum saw high-level personalities, including the UNFPA Executive Director, Dr. Natalia Kanem, the Vice President of Ghana, His Excellency Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia, the Vice President of Costa Rica, Her Excellency Campbell Barr, Ambassador Dr. Rica Bennett, and the Head of Mission for Diaspora African Forum, who shared their ideas on how to advance the rights of diasporans and the unbreakable bond they share. Dr. Kanem in her speech called for all diasporans to come home and contribute to the development of their countries. This brings us to the end of the special edition of 5 Orange Vibes. Don't forget to follow us on all our social media platforms and do also subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can always call the Orange Support Center on 0800 111 222. This is all for now, and we'll see you another time. Bye.